Last week there was a lawsuit that came to be. It actually has been about a 4-year process against the State Board of Funeral Directors. One of the key points and rulings in the lawsuit is actually the ability for funeral homes to enhance their services in the state of Pennsylvania, and that is serving food at their visitations, services prior or after the service, after the cemetery. A lot of families ask us during arrangements, can we have a luncheon here? Are we allowed to serve food here during the evening time out, calling hours? And unfortunately, our answer has to be no. The state of Pennsylvania does not allow funeral homes to serve food in their facilities. So one of the lawsuits is actually being able to change that. It's a 90-day appeal, which brings us to August 8th. So legally, we're not allowed to do this until the court does change the regulations.
It's been a very antiquated law. That funeral law has not been changed in 60 years. So our state, I feel, has gotten a little bit behind the times with updating some of the rules and regulations and some of their policies to bring it up into the futuristic needs, because things have changed in our industry, in the funeral profession, that people want more choices and
convenience factors. But one of the important things that I think a lot of people do not remember or even come to think of is the cultural needs. Lancaster has become a melting pot, and with the different ethnic cultures that do live here and reside here, back in their home countries, food is part of their end-of-life rituals, and they share a meal together with each other. And I think sometimes when those who are in charge of making regulations, laws, seem to forget that the United States is a melting pot of different cultures from around the world. And currently we do serve those folks. And by changing this law, it actually enhances and meets their needs, and sharing a meal together at a celebration of a life well lived. And it is part of their ceremonies. So we are anxious to be able to do this here in our state.